So you had the 14 Zaxby's and then you chose Sweat House. So you were like already a very experienced operator. So, both for first time franchisees and like people who are continuing in franchising, like what's your methodology for like thinking through a brand and, ultimately kind of like committing with them? Like, because there are thousands of brands, new, old, right? Like, how do you choose one?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's just going to be personal preference of what you want to do and what you want to work on, what's available in your market. For me, I had wanted to add a second brand for a while, and I got pretty far down the line with a couple other concepts, and then after COVID, I just decided that I wanted to do something that was the polar opposite of QSR. And so that's basically what Sweat House is. It's low head count, recurring revenue, pretty quick and easy build out. My bad joke is, I've made people fat and diabetic in Zaxby's for a long time. So now I'm trying to like make them kind of healthy and skinny again. Trying to just like even out my karma in the world, I guess. And, just, I suppose some of it was ego too. And I just wanted to prove that I wasn't a one trick pony and I could do something outside QSR and be equally successful. Just going back to that same chip on my shoulders, people told me I was an idiot for getting out of QSR, and so I'd like to just be able to give them all a big middle finger in a couple more years and say, look, I did it over here too.
Like, what is the complexity of ownership when you have two different brands and they're like so different?
There's definitely a learning curve. I mean, I would say because I started at the harder one, which is QSR, went to the easier one in Sweat House. It wasn't as bad. Like I could see, if you're going the other way, would be extremely difficult. But because QSR is already like the hardest thing, that everything else under it is easy, or relatively easy. So yeah, I guess it really just depends on what you're starting. But for Sweat House, I mean, I still learned hard and difficult and expensive lessons on the first one. So we screwed up plenty of stuff, and we made some bad hires on the front end. We screwed up some things in construction. I screwed up some things in site layout. We made a ton of mistakes, but we think learned pretty quickly from those mistakes and aren't going to repeat any of them for our second and third locations that we're working on now. So I think that's one of the keys to success, no matter what your business is. It's give yourself the freedom to screw up and make those mistakes, especially on your first couple locations, but you need to learn those mistakes one time and not repeat them a second and third and fourth and fifth time.